I'm just going to bring it up. Awesome. Okay, so this is a product that I take with me everywhere. I'm already smiling talking about it because I can't wait to get to use it during this show. But this is the GLAMGLOW YouthMud Stimulating Treatment Mask. And I'm going to go ahead and open it up. But basically what this is a mask that will turn your face glowing in less than 10 minutes. So you can see I've already used quite a bit of it. This is definitely something that I use regularly. But it has volcanic pumice. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit out, which gives it a little bit of texture. And it's really great for exfoliating. So I'm gonna wet my face just a little bit. I've been traveling, so my face is a little dry, but you can just use a little bit of water and you can actually see the pieces of pumice in the formula. So what this is doing is this is stimulating your face with this, and it's also using natural clays to remove impurities from your skin. So this charcoal is going to be pulling impurities up, but I think a really cool place to use it, I'm going to put it all over my face, but right here on my chin, putting it across my blackhead line. In that crease of your chin, you always get those nasty little blackheads. We're already getting some questions about how many times a week you can use this. So I have a little bit more dry and sensitive skin, so I only use this mask once a week. However, you can use it up to 2 to 3 times. I know it looks a little bit gross. Sorry, I'm like just realizing now I'm doing this on camera, but you're just gonna wait and see what happens when it dries because it is incredible. So I like to pull it all the way around my nose. And then I also get a lot of blackheads on my upper lip. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag this all the way across. If you're just joining in now, I know it looks like we're playing with Play-Doh, but this is actually the GLAMGLOW YouthMud Stimulating Mask. So you can put it completely all over your face. I definitely like to target the areas where I feel like more impurities build up. So as you can see, I've really done my T-zone and then a little bit of my cheek. I've had some acne on this week. So we're gonna just wait so you can already see it drying. It takes just a few minutes to dry. And then once it dries, you just wash it off with water. So again, I use this about once a week. It's a great company based out of Hollywood, California. It's really big with a lot of a celebrity clientele in LA. And you can see it all dried on my hands. In addition to the charcoal that's going to be removing the impurities, it also has a lot of antioxidants, which are really great for buffing out some of those fine lines and wrinkles. So right here, I definitely am starting to see a little bit of that kind of line forming, your laugh lines. A lot of people get these. This will help just kind of stimulate. Here, we can put one more little bit here, and you really don't need a lot. You can see I'm just putting a little on my finger, and then you just drag it, and it goes a long way. And it's very potent, so it will tingle. That's completely normal and natural. Don't worry about that. It can cause a little bit of redness, but it usually doesn't last for more than 30 seconds. Sometimes for a minute. You'll see, so I put it on, not on this cheek, I did put it on this cheek, and you'll see kind of how the redness differentiates between the two. We're also going to follow this up with an extremely hydrating, intensively nourishing serum. So don't worry if your face gets a little tingly and red after this. And you'll see the whiteness, it's already dry on my hands. I'm going to wash that off. But the whiteness that's forming is great. So that means it's already drying. And you're going to actually, I'm going to go really close up once it's dry, but you're going to freak out. It's one of those like weird masks where you can actually see the blackheads being pulled out. Hopefully I don't have too many, so maybe it won't be as noticeable on my perfect skin since I use this mask every week. But you will start to see when it starts drying, you can see some of the pores. Oh, look at that. That's so crazy. There's a little piece of charcoal coming off. I'm going to tap that back in. It's definitely tingling a little bit on my forehead, but this is all great. So this is the GLAMGLOW YouthMud Glow Stimulating Mask. I'd say one container of this usually lasts me about, I use it once a week. So honestly, this lasts me like 6 months because you really don't need too much. You can also just use it on targeted areas. You don't have to cover your whole face with it. It really depends on kind of what you're needing for that specific time. So you'll see, let's see how close I can get. It's drying on my cheek. So my pores on my cheek are pretty small. So you'll see a difference in what it looks like here. It's more about the fine lines and wrinkles here. So that's going to be buffed out. by a lot of the antioxidants in this, versus on my nose, you can really see where it's kind of pulling the impurities out of my pores. And charcoal is definitely a well-known ingredient for detoxifying. A lot of people drink charcoal teas, they take charcoal vitamins. So it's something that has been used for a long time. Wow, my face looks really crazy. I kind of like it though. It has that like good tingling sensation where you feel like something good is happening because it's burning. And that's not true for all skincare ingredients. So make sure that that is not something that you're regularly having unless it says the product is going to do that. You'll also notice I didn't put it too close to my eyes just because this does pull a little bit on the skin. So I didn't want to get it too close to kind of the crepe skin under my eyes, which we're going to go over in just a minute. My favorite eye cream, sneak peek. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash this off just because we only have 30 minutes today, but you'll see it's been about 6 minutes. The full dry time is usually about 10 minutes, but it dries super quick. And I'm super excited about how dry it is here. It's very easy to wash off, so you just need a little bit of water. And you can kind of pull it down as you're washing it and use it as an exfoliator. So get up even deeper in some of those targeted black spot areas, especially around your nose, top of your nose, and all throughout your T-zone. And it definitely has a little bit of pumice particles, so you will feel a little bit of that exfoliating roughness. Make sure you're gentle with your skin. You should never be exfoliating to where your face turns red. So I'm going to just wash the rest of this off. Okay, almost back. I feel like one of those commercials from the 90s where they like splash one thing of water onto their face and their whole face just gets instantly clean. And I'm like, I don't know if that's actually what happened there, but took me a few seconds. My face is clean. You'll see that there is no, like I said before, so it was on this side. This side had nothing on it. This side did. No redness. Again, it should not be creating any redness. I feel like my skin looks like it's glowing, which I'm really excited about because that is exactly what GLAMGLOW is supposed to do. So yay, the product is working correctly. Okay, so once you've finished your amazing exfoliator, once a week, twice a week if you have the need for it, I'm going to move on to my next product, which is a very intense